pressed the button. I'll let you know. No. Yeah, it's fine. Leave it there. Hello and good evening. Let me just make sure I'm not playing back here. Yeah, and I am, of course. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Modelers Friday Night Live Show. Good to have you all here. Don't adjust your screen. Yes, it looks a little different today. We have a couple of omissions and a couple of additions, so things is always exciting. We have tonight with us, obviously, Jamie. Jamie is part of the crew, but we have a special guest, Jonathan Kaminski, also known as Cam. He is with us and obviously brings a whole new flavor to the group, doesn't he? Just there is the cars off the table, telling you now already. He only builds life-size models. He 3D printers them in the garden, and then he amazing modeler. Absolutely fantastic to have him. Heartily welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. I am glad to be here.
Amazing. Right. Now, you see, PJ is unfortunately not well, so he cannot be here tonight. So we sent him a message, wish him well, so that he's getting better soon. And then, well, he is wherever in the world, you know. He's probably in America where he normally is.
No, he's actually in Italy this
well,
week.
Here we go. So that's no excuse. That's just around the corner. So he could
He's
have
in Tuscany, Italy.
Yeah, he's unfortunately not with us as well. But we have, of course, Alan Parker, as you all know. We have Jamie Beat from Marsh Models. He is here as well. And then model pit beginner, Roland, which would be me. Really, really good to have you all here. What you guys are building? What are you guys doing at the moment? Alan?
Me? Well, I've started, probably since the last live show, I've started a new kit now because I finished the Lancia. So I've started working on the new Model Factory Hero Aston Martin DB4 Zagato. So yeah, it's a beautiful car.
Jeez, it's a huge thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously 12 scale as usual, but it's going to be a beautiful car. It's not without its issues, as I'm discovering, but you know, we'll more about that in the section later on. But yeah, it's going to be a nice one.
Oh, that's awesome. That's very good. Very nice. Jamie, what are you up to?
Starting on the McLaren. So I've been
McLaren.
Yeah, I wanted to do a different version of the one I just finished.
All right.
Yeah, different scheme. So yeah, I'm just working on that at the minute.
All right.
Plenty more carbon, different ECUs and different bits like that to it. So
also Model Factory Hero?
Yeah, 112 scale, yeah.
I'm so glad you are here, Cam. So we have somebody with me who's not building a Model Factory Hero kit. What are you busy with at the moment?
So I'm building a 112 Aston Martin DB9. Not really. So I'm building I've just finished a project. So I've just started building a 1/4 scale Thanos on a throne, and as I know you guys like to show the work in progress at this stage, I thought I would blue tack and tape it together, but keep everyone in suspense. So I'll show you later. So in true live show fashion, I'm going to pick this thing up like a small child, and it might fall apart or it might break apart in my hand. So you can have a look at it in the work in progress section, I guess. But yeah, 1/4 scale Thanos on Thrones. It's quite a big thing.
Well, you guys thought in the introduction I was being funny when I said he prints his stuff in the garden, but he does because there's no space for a 3D printer like that in the house.
Well, I've literally just put it together just about half an hour ago, and when my wife got home, she thought it was a small child in the room. It's just like it's so big, it's crazy. So yeah,
huge, isn't it?
Oh, that's amazing. All right. Well, you'll show us later.
Yeah. I'll try and hold it up later, but I'll keep people in suspense for now.
Oh yes, you want to see that. Yeah, I'm busy with a little Skyline GTR R34. That's what I am busy with. The Unimog has been clear coated, so this weekend there will be some assembly and some detail painting going on. So that's what I'm busy with. And then there will be a video coming up on Model Kit Beginner this weekend, a kit review for a Gorilla. You will see that in Alan's section just now. And
okay. Am I just right in thinking that you're spoiling yourself, Roland, and building a Tamiya kit?
I am spoiling myself.
The luxury that
I thought I deserve it. It's horribly boring. Everything just fits, It's just but yeah. So and the Gorilla is also Tamiya kit. So, but to me, with the Gorilla, I have to take all the chrome off. So that will be interesting too, because there's lots of chrome on that kit.
Oh, motorbike. I'm thinking. Then I'm thinking, well, since when's the Gorilla's chromed? But okay, I'm with you.
Well, it's a chrome Gorilla. I learned that from Cam Studios.
I genuinely thought you were building a Gorilla.
It is called the. Well, you will see it when Alan's section comes up. So that's what I'm busy with. If you guys want to tell us what you guys are busy with, please put it in the chat. We would love to see what you guys are up to. But in the meantime, talking about chat, let's go on.
To start
through it.
Do it.
Who's doing
Jamie?
it?
I'll do it. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, off you go. And Jamie will serve us the chat now. Come on, Jamie.
Right, stars off. There's Alan Parker saying good evening, everybody.
Good
Then
evening.
we've got Graham French saying evening to all in chat. Hope everybody is well. Looking forward to a great show tonight.
Thanks, Graham.
Let's hope so, buddy. Andy from Quinstar Scale Models is in saying evening all. Hope you have a great show. Thank you, mate.
Thanks, Andy.
Nigel T's in saying hello, folks. Panzer Cat's in saying greeting all. Jeff and Maggie are in. Very good evening.
Hey, Jeff and Maggie.
Hope you're both well. Sean White's in saying good evening, crew, and all in chat.
Yeah, right, Sean.
Kaz Fox is in saying good evening, fellow modelers.
Yeah, always good to have a fellow South African in there.
Ian Rally Chef's in saying evening, everybody.
You right, Ian?
How's that?
Mish is in saying evening.
Right, Michi.
Hey,
Mark
Michi.
Smith's in saying evening, everybody. Hope you have a good show tonight. Thank you, mate.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks.
Mick is in saying good evening, all.
Mika.
Cam says good evening, everybody. Have a great show. That's from Shabs.
Oh, thanks,
Shabs
Shabs.
is on the
Richard
laptop.
Farmer saying hi all. Hope everybody's okay. We're all good. Thank you.
Hi, Rich.
Hope everything's okay with you. Dominique's in saying evening.
Evening, Dommy.
We've got Ralph Schmidt in saying good evening, everybody, from a rainy and miserable Germany. It's not much
Not much better here, mate, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
James in saying evening, Shaggers.
Jane.
John Stone, good evening all. Have a good one and model on. Cheers, John.
Yes, John.
Philip Hartford's in saying good evening all, including the Mablethorpe modelling Marvel Jamie. No, he's my favourite, is. And where's Uncle Bulgaria tonight? He's not
Uncle Bulgaria's not going to make it tonight.
He's not very good. Well, I think we'd have to have a whip round, aren't we, and get him in a care home, I think. Ali Ross is in saying evening, everybody.
Hey,
How's it, Ali?
Sharpie's Fish Phantoms are in saying what's all this then, peeps?
Well, you just stay on and you will find out.
You'll find out, matey. Philip H saying he's building the Alpha model Bugatti Chiron Sport. Very nice.
I'd love
Get
to
some
see
pictures in, mate. Get some pictures. Peter Milgate's in saying evening all.
Hey, Peter.
And Sharpie's Fish and Phantom says just back in the cave, done an Airfix 48th Bolton, Paul and the Gundam. Now back to work paper. What's that? Sorry. Now back to
Paper Cauldron, is it?
That's a whack paper. Yeah, it must be Cauldron in 133. Flavour on the bench.
Sounds interesting.
Mark Hasselgrove's in saying evening, everybody.
That's a Mike.
You're right, buddy. Dave Robinson's in saying good evening all. Been absent for the last couple of videos due to changing jobs. Hope you're all well. I've just sat down to have tea and with the family, so catch up afterwards. Don't forget thumbs up. No, you're right there, Dave.
Thanks, Dave. Yeah, we missed you, buddy. Missed you.
Enjoy your tea.
Pete Mailgate says nice t-shirt, Cam, and it is.
Yeah, it is. I love
it. Shane says he's doing a 1/12 Suzuki RGB 500, a 12th scale Revel 69 Camaro, and a 1/24 scale Porsche 911, a 1/25 scale Mastiff, trying to clear some backlog. Nice one.
Well, you do it all at once, clearly. Hey, Shane. Keeps you out of mischief.
That's it. All caught up.
Now there's Sharpie's Fish from Phantom says, I know it's been a while, but have you not really forgotten me? No.
No, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Wonderful. That's great. Great to have you guys here. Great to see some faces which we haven't seen for a while. Really, really nice to see that. I mean, Sharpie, I haven't seen for years. You're ashamed of yourself. Anyway, but obviously to get things going and to know what you guys are actually up to and what you want to build in the future, or which I believe is a different hobby, which kits are you collecting? Well, let's move over to Alan, and he will give us a rundown of that. Alan, over to you.
All right, then bear with me. Let's see if we can mash some buttons.
Maybe while you look at that, give us a quick update where Ken got this wonderful T-shirt from.
That's well, we'll cover that one after.
All right.
I can't multitask that well.
No, that was too much. I'm sorry, I put you on the spot.
Too much, unless Jamie can find it, but I'll sort it later. So this month, what have you all been buying? I think it's a pretty long section today, so let's have a look. First off,
you guys have money and going out of fashion.
Yes. Mr. Gilborn, Neil. He just tried joining the Hangout, actually, Neil did, but I couldn't let him in, unfortunately. But there we go. We'll sort that out after. So this month, he's mostly been buying Porsches. And not in just 1/24 scale version either.
So if you notice what they're sat on.
Yeah, if you happen to notice, they're actually sat on a full-size Porsche as well. He's got himself the 911 Turbo 88. Cracking little kit, that is. Some tough masking around the front bumper, but a cracking little kit. He's got himself the 911 GT3 RS by Tamiya. That's the new kit release. And the Porsche 911 GT2 road version. Again, another cracking little kit from Tamiya.
Yeah, nice kits. All nice kits.
Hold there, Neil.
Neil, that will be.
And then we have Dominic. So he says, bought a few models. That's another unusual.
No, Dominic bought a few models. That never happens.
Says, I will start with that should be Bel Air 55 very soon. Thanks for looking. See you next month. So Dominic's got himself some Star Trek Deep Space Nine characters. I think these are quite collectible now. I don't think they're readily available. So he's got himself a security officer, which is Odo. I think he's a shapeshifter, I believe. In Deep Space Nine, he can change shape if memory serves right.
He's just dragged him out of bed. He's telling his drama. He's
got Quark.
Here we go.
I think he's a bit like the Del Boy of Deep Space Nine, if memory serves right. What else has Dominic got? Let's have a look. Dominic has bought himself. This is one for you, Roland. This is.
Oh wow,
that's cool.
That's a whole lot of pain, that is, but it's beautiful.
Yes, he's got himself the ICM Type AG 1910 London Taxi in 1/35.
Why are they not like that anymore?
It's just pretty cool, but I mean, I get why they do it in the 1/35 scale, because it fits with all the military stuff and that of that era. And yeah. But it'd be good to see them in a bigger scale as well, wouldn't it? Really?
They have those classic cars in 24 scales.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Dominic has also got himself the Model T 1917 with Vickers MG machine gun on the back there. Look.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a bit unusual.
Yeah.
And then Dominic has also got himself the Model T 1917 Touring Australian Army staff car.
Yeah,
He's even got a kangaroo on the side, look.
kangaroo. Casual characters. Love it.
Looks like it's got wonky headlights as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Reminds me of Bro.
Yeah,
That's par for the course.
again, pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty cool. Oh, God, Dominic's probably been splashing out. He's also got himself a P204 F with CDM turret.
Wow. I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
So that's in 135th from ICM again.
Yeah.
And then Dom has also got himself. Okay, Roland, is that Russian, is it?
It is Russian, and I'm afraid my Russian
The
reading
US
is
World War
also,
II military multi-purpose vehicle is what that says in Russian.
yeah. That's exactly what it says. That's perfectly
Yeah,
translated.
three-quarter ton one as well. Yeah, it's another cool thing there. He likes his 35th scale, does our Dominic. And he's also got himself the Russian military van.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I take it that's their take on the VW, isn't it, I guess?
Well, they all look the same in the East. GDR's van look the same. They all.
Yeah. Pretty cool. And Dominic has also got himself a 68 Dodge Dart Hemi in 125th, that one, I believe, yes.
Yeah. Dodge Dart Hemi, very nice done. Love those.
And what else has Dom got? Wow. He's got himself a 66 Malibu SS. Again, that's in 124th.
The kit has one or two challenges, but it comes out very nice in the end.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah. And then he's got himself the 55 Bel Air hardtop Chevrolet.
That's a 160. That's a
116 scale, yeah. And he's actually started that the last couple of days as Dom. So I think he's doing it in a blue and white or blue and cream colour, so two-tone.
Oh yeah, classic.
Yeah.
Classic.
But he's got himself a nice haul there. From Fair Play, Dom. Nice haul.
It's a world ever has a
That was the
plastic
Dom section of what have you bought?
Yeah. What was that? Sorry, Jamie?
I said if the world ever has a plastic shortage, Dom's going to be worth
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Next up, we have Michael Lang, and he looks like he's been buying some Warhammer. The Horus.
Now we're talking. Look at these things.
Yeah, they look pretty cool, to be fair, don't they?
They look really cool.
That is amazing.
Again, you get a bit of everything in those. It's mainly all down to the painting, isn't it? And it's limitless, isn't it? Really, how you can paint them.
They do look epic, don't they?
Pretty cool, and you can add all.
We have one or two in the what you have finished section as well, which are really.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, to be fair. And what else has Michael got himself? Oh, look, he's also got himself. Is that the same thing? Is it?
Horus Heresy.
Different, the different configurations out there. I can tell you what, Michael spent more than Dom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they look really cool, don't they?
Yes.
Mega.
Because they put, what do they stand? Probably about 4 inches tall, something like that. These things, maybe a little bit more.
Dreadnoughts are quite big, yeah.
Yeah, 152 or 156. That's only the scale, so they're not too small. Of course, they're quite big in real life.
Be pretty cool. But nice to see some pictures of those, and they're done up, Michael. To be fair.
Definitely.
So next up we have Dusty's Model Workshop. He said, after a few months dry spell, I've had a few things turn up. First up was the 135th Magic Factory M7A3 Bradley's Fire Support Team, or BFSIST for short. Bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Which is that armoured vehicle there of some description.
Oh, yeah.
It says, also something I've been waiting on for some time was the AK Real Colour Markers launch edition with 34 marker pens and a tin of TS69 linoleum deck brown, and the TS46 light sand rattle cans. They're both from Tamiya by looks things, and there's the Real Colour Markers. I mean, a lot of people are raving about these markers.
Yeah, they reckon they're brilliant.
I actually nearly bought myself some, but I won't. Yeah, but apparently they're quite.
Yeah, people are raving about them, so they're pretty good, for small parts and things. So, And so you also got a book on them there as well. So nice little haul there, Dusty.
Very cool.
Oh, but we have more. There is more. Dusty says, and the second lot was an unexpected to land eBay purchase as it wasn't due till August.
All right.
Consisting of an amusing hobbies 135th T80U with interior and a Tiger Models 135th T90M.
Very cool. Very, very.
I've not heard of those before as a manufacturer, but
Amusing hobbies. No,
yeah.
never. Amusing what? I thought first something the kit was amusing, but it's the name of the company.
Yeah, yeah. So with a full interior as well. So they said there's a fair bit of plastic in that box.
135, huh? Yeah, 135.
So it'd be interesting to see those when they're done and work in progress.
They can talk about the Russians as much as you want, but they make nice tanks.
Yeah. Next up is Willie, and he says, "Hi all. After seeing, or better hearing, an engine test run of a Top Fuel dragster, the shockwaves from the engine brought some memories back. And as a kid, I had this Revel 132nd dragster, and as it is easily still available now under the Atlantis brand, I had to have one."
Wow, that is
the Tom. Was it McEwen's Mongoose dragster?
Yeah.
Cool.
Tom McEwen's Mongoose dragster. That's fantastic.
So that's going to be what's that going to be? Probably 6 inches long. Tiny.
No gluing, no painting. Sounds like my kind of model.
I'm sure it'll get a bit of paint added to it as well.
Yeah, knowing Willie Messerschmidt, that will be well painted.
I see. As you can see, it's got quite a high parts count.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, cool thing.
A very cool thing. I love it.
And what else have we got? He says, "Oh yes, here is what we refused to buy: a nicely restored Bond bug. Excellent paintwork, only 13,000 euros, but we simply have too many big toys." Hang on. You can never, ever, ever have too many toys.
No.
Don't care. It's impossible to have too many toys.
I love it. That's
just
really
problems having places to store the toys is a different issue, but you can never have too many toys. But that's cool. They are cool things, aren't they? They are cool things.
Fit in there.
Yeah.
You can't even take the front seat out because then there's nothing.
Yeah. And then let's have a look. Oh, hang on, it's kicking off now because the door's going. Bear with me. I don't know if you can hear him barking. He won't shut up. Ted, wait.
Can't hear him, mate.
Can't hear him. So next up, we've got Sylvia. It says, "Hi all, this is my Snoopy brought from a friend. It is 3D printed and will fit to my egg plane collection."
Nice.
Yes, pretty cool.
I love it. That's very cool. I love it. Look at those machine guns. He means business.
I could do one of those myself because my missus loves Snoopy.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's fantastic.
Very
Damn
nice.
you, Red Baron. Damn you.
Yeah.
It's printed nicely, isn't it?
Next up is Richard. He says, "Been on a bit of a mad one this month. Picked up a few kits. Cheers, Mr. Park, for the RX-7. No problem at all, Richard." And he's got a Hobby Designs detail upset. Also got myself a bunch of 3D printed transkits and a dyno set from Scaling Details. Also a few other bits and pieces along the way. Tune in next month to see if divorce proceedings have started. So he's got himself a couple of the Tamiya Jags there, which are quite nice.
They are lovely, aren't they?
Yeah. Did you build one of those, Jamie?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure I remember. Yeah, it come out nice, didn't it?
Yeah,
He's got himself the Ford Sierra RS500 and BMW M3 E30.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we've got from Richard here. Yeah, the old little RX-7 he had from myself. Then he's got another RX-7 here, which is one of the anime figures on it, I believe.
Yeah.
Got himself the Tamiya R32 Skyline and the Tamiya Honda NSX Type R. Very nice kits. Very nice kits.
It was a sad day when they stopped making that.
Yeah. That's cool. Very cool, Richard. I think we've got a little bit more. Oh, yes, he's got himself some bits and bobs. Some decals, some window masks, bit of Mr. Surfacer, masking stuff, and I think that's carbon sheet from Tamiya.
Yes.
And a set of wheels there as well. So
There we go. There we go.
a little
We're
bit
going to
there.
have him on a buying ban, aren't we?
Yeah, at least you can hide that stuff in a drawer where it's out of sight,
Yeah.
can't you? He's also got himself loads of little scaling detail, like trans kits, I think, for various cars there by looks of things. So
Golf, Evo, Toyota, 911.
yeah, he's going to be posting some nice work by looks of things.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
They look pretty cool, don't they? And
Hey,
and is that a completely printed body for the S2000? Is it? It's an S2000 body, that isn't it? Yeah. Got to work out. Isn't it? Or is it an MX5? Can't decide. Pretty cool, anyway.
Looks good.
And there's more. There's more.
if you don't buy a Scouts Fanatics t-shirt, we're going to grass him up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we are. Absolutely.
I'm not quite sure what that is. It's a box of bits. Do we reckon that's like garage stuff?
Yeah, got to be, hasn't it?
Dio stuff?
They're rollers, aren't they? They're rollers for
Yeah.
garage floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they must be like toolboxes and the like, I would imagine.
Or they could be lights.
Yeah. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And then he's also got himself the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL from Tamiya 124.
Yeah, that's an awesome kit, that.
Yeah. And the Volkswagen Type 2 pickup truck from Hasegawa.
He's grounded, isn't he?
Yeah. I think he is. I think he's in trouble.
Yeah, he is.
There's more.
Naughty step for him now, eh?
Oh, I want that kit. Oh,
He's got himself the Wallace and Gromit airplane, motorbike, and sidecar. How cool is that?
That is the coolest.
That's very cool.
Oh, wicked, aren't they?
And that is it, I believe, this month from Richard. So
That's the Richard Farmer section of the what have you bought this month,
yeah. I'd have to go back and count between him and Dom to see who's got the most.
Who's the winner?
Yeah. I think Sean might be a little bit further down, so they might have a bit of competition. Let's see. We'll see. Next up is Mark. He says, okay, the spending spree was a little big this month, but it was my birthday last week, so it was allowed. I decided that I need to get a complete set of paints, so when I need a colour, I have it. Now I have a complete set of Tamiya X-Range paints, made a big inroad to completing the Tamiya lacquer paints. I also got consumables that will help with future builds too. As it was my birthday, I picked up some kits, a Revel 124 BMW compact again, a Tamiya 112 Ducati 916 bike, and the Tamiya 120th Honda RA 272 1965 F1 car.
Yeah,
so that's a few of his Tamiya paints, his X-Range, and the Hyperchrome detailing paint marker from SMS. It'd be interesting to see how that comes out, with it being Hyperchrome.
You don't even get that here.
So yeah, there's his he's bought a few lacquers.
His Proud collection, wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, it can be really useful having them all, but it could be an absolute pain as well, because you look at the colours and think, what colour do I use? When you've got 4 or 5 shades of a brown, it's then difficult to pick which brown you want. But yeah, worth having. He's got himself some Tamiya sanding sponges. He's got himself some micro mesh by the looks of things. Some 2-pack clear. That's the Zero Clear by the looks of things. A mixing
paint stirrer,
paint mixer, and I'm not sure what's in the actual body. It's a paint of some description, but I'm not sure what it is.
Army painter, isn't it? Army painter.
Yeah.
Speed paint. Bang.
Yeah, it's a brownie colour.
Flash.
A brownie colour paint. Mark has also got himself, so he's got himself the Ducati 916, as he said, the Honda RA 272 F1 car, and the BMW 318 Ti compact cup.
Yeah, yeah.
And himself a nice little haul.
Yeah, it is very.
That was all for his birthday, so happy birthday again, Mark.
Happy birthday, Mark.
It was, I think, last week, but yeah, all the same. Next up, we got Shane, and it's just 1 or 2 kits. First up, the Meng 1/9 BMW R1250 GS Advanced.
Well, I hear that's an awesome kit.
Yeah, it's going to be nice, isn't it? Especially in 1/9 as well.
Yeah, cool looking thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's cool. And what else has Shane got? He's got himself, oh, look at that. He got himself the Tamiya BFR 750 or RC30 from Tamiya in 1/12. That's a cool retro bike, that is.
It is.
Yeah, very nice. He says he's also got himself another 1/6 Suzuki Katana.
Yeah.
I keep seeing loads of those for sale. I almost always buy one, but I think, nah, do I really need one?
Yeah,
It's just, again, such a cool retro bike, isn't it?
It is.
Quick bike in its day as well.
Oh, it was fast.
And Shane has also got himself a last year Hasegawa 1/12 Honda RS250RW 2007.
Cool.
That's cool. And the Repsol colours.
Colours look ace, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, they are.
Does that one come with the rider as well, Shane? Just a matter of interest. Just wondering if it does, with it being a limited edition. I don't know. Be cool if it came with the rider as well, wouldn't it? So, next up we have Roland, our very own Roland, and he says he's got himself a 1/6 Gorilla. It's not as hairy as I thought it would be, Roland.
Yeah, it's a safe Gorilla.
Yeah. And some accessories like paint and a nipper with the help of some vouchers for my daughter. Thanks, Juss. So have you started on that one already then, Roland? Just stay started.
No. I'm not I'm not somebody who can work on 4 kits. So I'm busy. I'm finishing the other 2 up, but there will be a kit review going up this weekend on this one.
And is all the tank and everything chrome on that by looks of things?
Everything is chrome. Lots of chrome. And I don't want it chrome, so there will be lots of dechroming going on. But yeah.
That'd be cool. Be a cool, interesting build to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what else does Roland had? So yeah, we've got himself some nippers, Tamiya nippers. Do you like those?
Yeah.
Some Colour 112, which is a gloss UV cut clear, and some GX2 gloss black, which is an awesome paint for putting under your metallics and stuff, and some Tamiya sanding sponge. Yeah,
which I just tested before the show. They are working fabulously.
They are good.
They are good nippers.
What's that UV cut stuff?
So the UV cut, it's a single stage gloss clear, but with it being UV cut, it doesn't go yellow with time. So yeah, it's my go-to clear for just clearing. If you just need to single stage clear.
Anything which is not 2K will be cleared with that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Next up is Andy Quinley. He says, hi all, this month I haven't bought too much, couple of odd paints, but I invested in an FDM printer, managed to drop a bargain with it, and it prints lovely. Thanks for looking as always. Yeah. So he's landed himself a really cheap FDM printer, a little bit of setup and stuff, and he's got it working and he's printing away merrily now. So
that's fantastic.
Mega.
Yeah. I'll say bargain of the century, that one was. Next up, we've got Sean. It says, evening, guys. Sean's made a few purchases. I don't believe you, Sean.
What is it?
Yeah. First, there's a couple of 1/12 F1 cars with a Tamiya Lotus 49B and a Revell Ferrari 126C2. So that's a Lotus 49. I have one of those in the stash myself.
I've never seen one of those.
You've never seen that? They did, because there's 2 Lotus 49s. There's just a standard Lotus 49, and then there's a 49B which has got this huge wing on the back.
Yeah, I've never seen that one with the wing.
Yeah, it's a cool kit. And and then Sean's also got himself the Ferrari 126 from Revell. I don't know how those build up. I've not really heard how those.
I don't know.
But I think they're a long out of production kit again, I think now. So
Shane's put in his chat that Repsol bike doesn't come with a rider, but it has got a PE set with it.
Oh, cool.
All right. I've got that. I've got that kit. It's an awesome kit.
Yeah, he's got himself. Next up is Show 2-in-1 set with a 112th and a 124th Ford Mustang Mach 1.
Yeah.
So have you got almost got the 12th and the 24th in?
It has all in the same box.
Bloody hell.
The body of that kit is massive.
Yeah, because they weren't a small car, were they? It's probably that's probably going to be coming on 40 centimeters long, probably.
1/8 scale, isn't it?
In actual fact, let's zoom in on the box.
I'm going to say this there.
476.
You got it nearly half a meter.
Yeah. Wow.
It's massive. It's huge.
Yeah. You're gonna need a litre of paint just to paint that thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And Sean has also got himself also picked up the Italieri 1/9 Manx Norton.
That is a beautiful
those things.
Yeah. Another cool bike.
I would love one of those.
Yeah. The only thing that puts me off that is the name of the people who make it Italieri, to be honest. But I believe there's lots of aftermarket available for that as well.
Such a cool looking thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is a lovely look.
So as I'm getting old, I'm getting into all these period bikes and things. And Sean's also got himself a couple of 120th and 124th kits. He's got himself the Ford Zack Speed from Tamiya in 124th, Lamborghini Miura P400 SV, and that's the limited edition one. So I wonder if that comes with the PE. No, I think it's the one with the green boxing that comes with the PE. Could get all like the little fins for the lights. He's got himself this MPC McLaren. Is it the MK8? Is it?
Yeah.
That's the one that Bruce McLaren died in, wasn't it? Testing that one, I think.
Yes, I think it was.
I have one of those as well from I think Accenture was the model maker. Yeah, very good.
And he's got himself a 120th Hasegawa 312 T2 Ferrari as well.
Very cool.
And
that's not all.
Wow.
Not all. A bunch of 125th kits, with the exception of the Lotus, which is 124th.
Yeah.
So he's got himself the AMT 62 Impala SS. He's got himself the Corvette from Sebring 1971, Stars and Stripes. He's got himself a Haulier and Truck.
That is cool.
That is cool, yeah. Got himself the Corvette C6R from Revell. He's got himself the Camaro there, which is a NASCAR, that is it, I believe. And again, the monogram Lotus Esprit in 124th.
Yeah. That's some very cool stuff.
Yeah, so I don't know who's brought the most between Sean, Dom, and Shane, to be honest. Who was it? I can't think of the other one. Was it? I can't think. And Richard, wasn't it?
She's had a few, yeah.
They've all had some good hauls.
Yeah.
But that is it for this month. And thank you for sharing, guys. It's awesome.
Bloody hell. Yeah. You guys were on it.
I think I need to start buying more.
I couldn't buy that much because I'm not going to grow that old. Can't possibly build them all. That's amazing. That's really cool. Wow, there was some awesome stuff in here. Jamie, why don't you put down your tea? Have a quick update on the chat here.
The chat doing, yeah. Sharpie's putting. I've been busy pursuing other hobbies of late, but finally got the urge to get back in the cave again. So mostly been getting some tools and bits together. Kit wise, just a few paper models and book nook. Change things up a bit.
All right, well, that can be very nice. Book nooks are indicative there. Missy knows about a thing or two about book nooks.
Yeah, also said that the T80 and T90 were talking. I bought an amusing Hobby Panther.
Oh.
Pink and chrome, not bad kit.
Oh, right? Cool.
Okay. There you go.
Like wood and Lego, Michi built the train bookends and enjoyed it.
All right.
Very cool. Dominique's saying that the Tamiya Jaguar Mark II's a hard kit to find. They are Dom now.
Yeah, and he's got two, Dom. He's got two to sell you.
Maisie says she's finished 3. One I've been struggling with since February. Yeah, but you stuck to it, Maisie, didn't you? Got it done.
Yeah.
And then she did 2 in 3 days. The third one isn't on the finished builds section. I should have took the whole thing over. Bless you.
Yeah.
And Peter's saying, can we not mention buying bans? Because
Poor Peter.
I thought
your fault, we've got them.
I thought Peter had been saving up his brownie points.
Oh, he's got
to get the
yeah.
ban lifted.
Long gone.
And Richard Farmer says the full body is for the S2000.
All right. Okay.
Oh, it is, yes, but okay. I thought
it is, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. And he's also said it's the rolling road part set for a future diorama.
Oh, okay, these were all these columns which were in that.
He's also said he's got a few more kits due tomorrow, but he's asked the postman to ring the doorbell very quietly. Tell you. Mark says the army, that paint is army paint, a speed paint. It's flesh colour.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you had to paint really fast with it for a minute then, Mark. So.
Yeah. Pans has just said, isn't the Italeri Norton an old Protar kit? I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, quite probably, yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, especially in that scale, might possibly be. Doesn't necessarily make it better, but yeah.
Yeah, and Shane's just put in, there is only 3 to 4 kits I want, and I have enough to last me till I'm 70. If he lives that long.
Yeah.
I reckon he's got another 3 years in him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I know. I was also saying, oh, well, I'm building up. Once I'm 60, I'm probably not going to. But now I'm 61. I'm still going to build. Yeah. I'm telling myself, if I'm 70, I surely can't build anymore. But I just build as long as this is still not going on like that. I'll keep going.
I mean, again, I figured it like, say, I look at it as how many build years have I got left in me, and I've been thinking, I just realised I might have miscalculated, because as you get older, you go slower, don't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So where it takes me a year to build a kit now, it might take me 2 years to build a kit. So I might not actually get through them all.
This is it. Are you depressed, mate? Are you depressed?
Yeah.
And as your memory goes, you might forget.
Getting old, doesn't it, mate? It sucks getting old. It really is.
As your memory goes as well, Al, you might forget what you're building.
Hey, do you again?
Change of subject, right? No. Now, that is obviously fantastic what you guys have bought, and there's a couple of kits in there which I'm very jealous about. Really are. I mean, there at the end, that pickup with that trailer. Oh, I mean, I have a couple of kits with the very same trailer. That trailer knocked him around in several kits, but that pickup, 50s pickup together with that trailer is a fantastic combination. Love that orange as well. Very, very nice. And then that Jaguar. And no wonder they are not available anymore. As long as Dom is around, he just buys them all, and that's it. That's gone.
They're a good kit, to be fair.
Look good. I love them. I only have they have a 32 scale, I think. Airfix, was it Airfix? They had a 32. Yeah.
Just let Neil's just passing through, guys, to jump in the hangout.
Okay, that's fine. Hi, Neil, and bye, Neil.
But he shouldn't have been. His cameras should be off, so.
Okay.
He's waving though as he goes.
He's waving. Must move into the breakout room, and he might not know how to get there.
No, I've done it. Okay. You should have a thing now. Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's it. Now we see you guys are very good at buying kits, and we have established that is a separate hobby. But how good are you really at actually finishing kits? How good have you actually ever finished a kit? Well, in order to find that out, we obviously have this section where we have a look at what kits are actually finished in the past. I'm not saying for this month, but your golden oldies, where we give you the chance to post us the kits which you have built in the past and you have delivered. And Cam will be nice enough to.
No, not this one.
Not this one. Kev, are you ready?
My heart rate has just gone up.
This one was Jamie's one, wasn't it?
Are we having a go?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
there you
Yeah, you see, if you're down there. Here we go. The models from yesteryear, which PJ has kindly put up for us, also knowing he won't make it today. It's still there, and we have some golden oldies.
We do. Where are we? Right. First one up's from Willie Messerschmitt saying, "Hi all, here's my 148th Messerschmitt 109F. Has flown by Hans Joachim Marcel.
Marseille, yeah.
So, yeah. I built this model in 2012 from a Hasegawa kit without any photo parts in it. It shares the base plate with the Marcel's Cuba wagon, built by Sylvia. That one was.
Sylvia's his wife, yeah. That's cool, to be fair.
Cool. It is
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Hans-Joachim Marcel was an ace who was mostly active in the Desert War. I actually, when I was in the German Air Force after my basic training, when I did my first courses, I was a year long in the Hans-Joachim Marseille Kaserne, so in the Hans-Joachim Marseille base, which is close to Hamburg, up there in Germany's north.
Yeah.
So that's why they obviously we learned about him. So he was quite something, a bit of a rebel, long hair, not the typical Nazi whatsoever, but he was an absolutely crack pilot.
Yeah,
sharp. There's a lot of detail in that engine as well, isn't there?
I was just going to say that, yeah.
For 148, not bad at all.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Toolbox on the wing, really like it.
Sympathetically weathered as well. That's very nice.
Yeah, it is very nice.
Love the Kübelwagen too. Here we go.
Wow, yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, very cool. And then we've got Karen Fox. This is a plastic attacking alien kit by Halcyon from 1994. It's in 1/9 scale, painted mostly with Vallejo colour shifted acrylic paints. Handmade the base, as the kit base was just a blob of plastic with 2 footprints. Slime is done using clear UV cured resin, completed sometime in 2024.
That's very cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I really like that.
The colour shift paint looks great.
Yeah, it does.
It does look great.
Yeah,
done a really good job with the resin as well. Bit temperamental, isn't it? The UV cured resin stuff.
Yeah.
It looks awesome, doesn't it?
Well, you would know better than we do, but I take your word for it.
Yeah,
That looks really good.
Yeah. Yeah, that colours.
Big alien fan as well.
Yeah, really good.
There's no other picture of that one.
We're all gonna die, man.
Yeah. And then this one. Hi all, this is another example of my curious planes from airliner companies. This time it's a civilian unarmed version of the DH Mosquito from Hasegawa in 1/72nd scale. The BOAC, British Overseas Airways cooperation livery. The plane was used for transporting ball bearings from Sweden. Niall, is it Bohr?
Yeah.
The famous theatrical physicist was also evacuated from Sweden to Great Britain in a DH Mosquito. The model was built in 2013. Well, that's stood the test of time, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Again, it's one of those cracking pictures, isn't it? You know, with the picture backdrop.
Just awesome, yeah.
Yeah.
And the shadow of the plane as well with the lighting. It's just,
I wonder if Willie Messerschmitt and Sylvia Koberger have anything to do with each other. They must have met before.
Yeah. It's very similar. Awesome. They make a good team, don't they?
They do make a good team.
Yeah.
But that just looks epic, doesn't it?
It's great.
Very cool. Love it. Love it.
Very good. Absolutely. Right, and this one's from Elaine Thomas. This is a 1/24 scale Tamiya Castrol Supra race car. I built this streetcar back in 2017. This was before I started custom building my own body kits. The wing is from custom wing set, and the wheels are from a 1/24 scale Tamiya GT86. The colour is multiple layers of Tamiya acrylics, a gold leaf base, then I think about 4 layers of alternating clear blue and clear red.
All right.
That's quite interesting. I was going for a dark metallic purple and tried multiple tests before painting the car, and ended up managed by chance to create a colour shift effect. That's really cool.
Cool.
That is a very good tip. I mean, I actually should try.
That's what you do, isn't it? If you keep messing with bits till you just never know how things are going to turn out, do you? Yeah, very cool.
That's how most things are invented, though, isn't it? By mistake.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, happy accidents, aren't they? Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, you can just see it down the side there. It's got a bit of a red tinge to it there.
Yeah, very cool. Now this has been up in the loft, hasn't it? Right, Richard's in saying this is where it all started for me. 1/72 scale Airfix Hawk Hurricane Mark 1 starter set from Aldi. Bought this for my son, who lost interest after 5 minutes. Thought I'd give it a go and was hooked. That's how it goes, isn't it? God knows how long it's been sitting in the shed, but by judging by the dust, it must be close to 10 years. I'm not even going to bother cleaning it. Just a reminder of time when I had money. Well, that's fair play, mate.
Yeah,
it's cool though, isn't it?
Yeah,
it exists, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like a fine model, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. Very cool, Richard.
Love it.
Chris Stover, look at this. Look. Built this Academy 1/35 scale AH1Z back in 2019. Painted the model, painted with Model Master and Tamiya paints.
That's very cool.
That is
very, very cool. Yeah, he's not only just
building. It's just such a cool looking thing, isn't it? Absolutely mega.
Yeah, it's got the typical sunshine and in the background as well.
Yeah. But they just look ace, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that looks cool.
What else we got here? Anthony Rico. This was a 1/72 scale Italeri RH6 Comanche. It was built. I built it as what was used in the US Marines helicopter. But it was a lot of fun. I built it around February 2022. Well, that's held up as well. That was awesome.
Unbelievable. 172. I mean, the detail.
Yeah,
it's just
epic. Well, he is a really good modeler, though, isn't he, to be fair?
Yeah.
That's really nice.
So cool.
I can't remember. Did that one win the? I can't remember if that one won the Model of the Month.
2022. I can hardly remember what happened 2 hours ago.
I remember seeing it back then when he finished it. I remember that anyway. So
it's epic, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a really cool, futuristic looking thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Ian's in saying, I know it states one model only, but these were built to display as a pair in the A.W. Jenkinson set. Now and then the series depicting this just hang on a sec. Yeah. Hang on, I'm coughing. Sorry.
My
throat, hang on a sec. Just carry this one on, will you, sec? Just a sec.
It says, I know it states one model only, but these were built as a display pair in the A.W. Jenkinson Now and Then series, depicting this time a pair of Volvo tractor units, one from the late 80s in the original livery and one modern 2023 model, both are base Italiano kits in 1/24th with a ton of aftermarket P and resin to accurately reproduce the actual vehicles. And they're pretty cool, to be honest, aren't they?
Very cool.
Times have moved on with the lorries as well, isn't it? You know.
Cool.
I see these wagons all the time as well, because I think they've all along the A55 corridor. I think they must go to the to Shotton wood mills and stuff with like obviously a lot of forestry stuff they do, isn't it? So yeah, quite often see their vehicles about. Pretty cool. And I think that is it. I think, isn't it? By the looks of things.
Here we go. You nearly made it. You nearly made it. Jeez. Don't die there, Jamie. Don't die. Also, well, gonna get us some views, so keep going.
Sorry.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Well, is this coffee up the nose, or what happened?
Don't know.
Yeah. Aye.
We're alive.
And let's have a quick look at the chat chain. If your hands are moving like that, Roland, isn't that class as a speed build? Yeah, that is. Might be classed as something else too. And Sharpie says, so long as the hands shake and sink, it's all good. Yeah. Margaret's well, that's a few more kits to sell, Mr. Parker, than if you're not going to live long enough to build them.
Yeah.
Obviously, SSI on some of them already.
Yeah.
You're right. Rally Chef says, forgot to put in a year off my Volvo truck. It was built for the Gordon Truck Show in 2023. All right.
Okay. Cool.
That's very cool. Dave Robertson says, tea was a lovely grilled lamb and sweet paprika curly fries. Cheers all. I was meant to be giving myself a break, but the amusing hobbies T72 AB with interior for my sins. Well, it looks good. It looks awesome, very promising. I would love to see it. I would love to see it.
Oh dear.
GSG Model says, just stopping in to say hello. I'll catch up with the stream later, guys. That's fun. Thanks for popping in. Really appreciate that. And Peter Mulgate says, Dibs. Here we go, Peter.
I'm dying.
He's on it already.
You're not having them.
Oh boy, yeah. No, that's fantastic. Oh, there are some fantastic models which you guys have built in the past. Really, really nice. I mean, there's obviously my absolute favorite, and I normally don't have a favorite, but my absolute favorite is the one buried under the dust from Rich Farmer. That is just a classic.
Yeah, that was classic.
All have seen those before, haven't we? Look at this. Where's this coming from? Somewhere in the attic in the corner. Oh, bloody hell, I have this as well. That's really cool. I love that. What do you guys do with your models? When I have too many, I just give them away if somebody wants them, and otherwise I have them stored in boxes. But I mean, they must go somewhere eventually because I don't have enough shed or enough house to display them.
You just buy more display cabinets.
Yeah. No, I mean your finished models.
Yeah. You buy
display
more cabinets.
Yeah. I've got a display case, but I've given the last few away, to be honest.
Yeah, display case for what you built. You don't need a display case. You need an incubator.
Yeah, that's why I give them away, because there's nowhere for them to go. My wife won't let me put them around the house.
Nobody can move around the house anymore. Jamie, I see you have a few behind you, but you must have built hundreds through the years. So where do you?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've only built, I think, is it 12? I think, like the 12th scale.
Yeah.
So I've still got plenty of room to go. Plus, all these are going because this has all been shelved out round here and across here. So, yeah, I've plenty of space for a while.
No. What do you guys do? How do you store your kits? All your builds. What do you do with them? Do you keep them? Do you give them away? I know people chuck them. Some people chuck them. They say the fun is the building. Once it's done, it's done. Take a couple of photos and just I just can't get it over my heart to chuck them away, so I kind of store them carefully. But yeah, eventually, I don't know. Man, once I'm gone, what they're going to do? It's going to go into
I've actually contemplated putting some up, just sticking some up for sale on Etsy or something, just to see if anybody does want to, buy them, because I think they're too good to throw away, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, you certainly are. Yeah.
But for me, I mean, I've said many a time to the lads in here, for me, it's the building for me. Once they go in the cabinets in the house, but I very rarely look at them. They're just there. You know what I mean? It's
yeah, absolutely. If I start building, bookends and that kind of stuff, I guess then I would have more of a chance to have them in the house. But otherwise, always ask Cilla, what do you want? You have a little Porsche tractor in the house, and she wanted that 54 Corvette, in pink. So I built her that, and that is in the house. But otherwise, the rest is not. There's a couple behind me, and that's about it.
You've got plenty of room left there for shelving there, Robin, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, no, I do. And especially once I retire, first I will have my spray painting unit will be right over here where my work computer is right now. That'll be chucked out. And then, there'll be a rearrangement going on.
You could brick that door up behind you and just have like a little hole in it to pass food and stuff through. You've got more room.
Serving hatch.
Yeah. The lever.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, Ralph Smith said, build slower so you don't run out of space. Well,
that's it. You've got it.
That's it.
I'm trying that. Stephen Byrne says he hangs his older 172 aircraft from the trees in the garden and over the pond.
I bet that can look pretty cool in the white lighting and stuff as well.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I have some anti-aircraft, lights, at the bottom, which
It's awesome, yeah.
Dave Robinson says amusing hobbies have been around for a few years. They have a lot of Soviet tanks with interiors, British Cold War tanks, as well as Porsche Tiger and Ferdinand elephants with and without interiors.
Oh, cool. I've never heard of them before.
Shane says just buy another house and use it to display, put it in a museum and get a tax rebate for it. Yeah, there you go. That's the plan. That's it. That's what we're going to do. Houses in Cape Town are so cheap, no problem. That's what we do.
Hey, perhaps that's it might have hit something there. Perhaps we should get a Scale Fanatics museum on the go somewhere, Jamie.
Yeah, headquarters.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Ralph Smith said since 1982 no model is lost, but the number of cabinets increased. Yeah, well, it's one or the other.
Yeah.
John Stone says I have to buy some plastic see-through containers and stash them away in a spare room. Also given away a few. Yeah. Well, says the more recent builds are displayed, the older ones for the moment are bubble wrapped and stored in totes. Rally Chef has a different idea. He says most of my truck models are on display at various AWJ offices. Yes, as you know. And one kind of place in the center of the boardroom table. I do get to borrow them back for shows. House too small to display them all. Yeah, that's a fantastic thing. Yeah,
it is.
The models are so good. I mean, obviously they will be proudly displayed. Yeah. Richie says he sold a few, not for crazy money, just enough to cover the cost of the kit. Stephen said, I did have a Dambusters Lancaster with solar lights over the front and the correct scale height for the bomb run.
All right. Absolutely awesome. I hope you took some pictures of that.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. I agree too. Yeah. Did you build a replica of the right dam with the dam wall and everything in the front as well? I don't know.
That's cool.
Well, Cam, we can't postpone it any longer.
All right.
The time has come. Cam will tell us what you guys are busy with, because that is a very interesting part of the show. What you guys are busy building, because we know what we will be seeing on the Facebook page of Scale Fanatics, which obviously always see these wonderful and interesting builds, and what we will see in future once it's finished in the finish section. So Cam, take it away.
I will indeed. Is that working for you guys?
It will be shortly. It is now, yes.
Very cool. All right. So work in progress. So I'm taking over for Dan. Not quite as an impressive beard, but I'm trying my best.
You're getting there.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So let's kick things off with Michi. Well, here I am again, building another book nook. This one is from JoinCon, called Spirit Valley of the Magic Ring. I am nearly finished. I think you are finished. It's taken me only a few hours, less glue involved, lighting, and put the dust cover on the front and last frame, then I will call it done. Thanks for looking. So here it is in the work in progress stages.
Yeah.
I think it's Lord of the Rings themed, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when we see it in the finished section, spoiler alert, you get to see a bit more of this. But very cool, isn't it? Very cool. Liking these book nooks. I think I might try one at some point. Maybe pick one up at Telford.
There's a lot to them, isn't there?
Some of them come with quite a lot of stuff, don't they? A lot of different materials.
I thought your Shabs would be into those as well, Cam.
Yeah. Shabs has looked at a few actually. She's done the flower shop.
Yeah.
Real life flower shop. So I think it'd be right up her alley. I think she'd be great at it. Next up, we've got Dusty's Model Workshop. Well, this kit has taken far longer than it should have. So where do I start with this? This is the Magic Factory M10 Booker, a kit I greatly enjoyed right until it came to building the tracks, which normally I'm happy to do, track bashing on models, but damn, these were extremely difficult to build and even harder to motivate myself to do it, as it took 2 weeks to build and paint one length of track. And finally, yesterday, I finished the second length of track, painted and fitted to the model. That sounds like a lot of work.
Yes. Yeah, sometimes the rubber band tracks are just easier, aren't they?
I do not envy you building tracks. It sounds disgusting. But good job for persevering. It's looking good.
Yeah, because a lot of them, they've got the individual links, individual pads and stuff, if they're like rubber pads and stuff on. You know,
how do you even paint that? Do you
paint them all, paint all the stuff individually, yeah, for the and then put them all together, I guess.
It'd be going in the bin. But it looks great. It looks great. Good effort for carrying on with it. 2 weeks to build tracks, eh?
Yeah.
Here we go. Hey, Dusty again. Dusty's Model Workshop says, further to talking about the tracks, I found the suspension design is really bad as you can't keep the track tight, so it looks bad. To be honest, I'm disappointed with this kit, but I'm going to crack on, get it finished, and move on. Camo is done in a Norwegian style, winter camo, but since the US military cancelled the Booker 80 vehicles to its project, I guess this camo is now what if camo, I guess. Yeah, what if camo scheme. Cool.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, very cool, yeah. Yeah, strange camo scheme. I've never really seen a lot of camo schemes like that, to be fair. But I'm not a very military guy.
It's a cool looking thing, though, isn't it?
Yeah. I like this here. This Born to Kill sticker in the background. Is that what it says? Maybe not, but maybe. Right. Willie Messerschmidt. He has been doing so. Here is some progress on my 1/250 scale boy layer steam vessel bussard. Apologies, by the way, if I say anybody's name incorrectly or some of these kits incorrectly. I always laugh when Alan's pronouncing stuff, but now I've completely
come full circle, isn't it?
Yeah, it's come full circle. Yeah, compared to the last photos, the main superstructure and a few details on the deck, like the winch, are done. The winch, which is about 1 by 1 centimeters, consists of 36 parts. There's a lot of chain things going on.
That is cool,
isn't there?
Yeah.
Steam vessel.
That's small, that is, as well.
Let's say that's fairly impressive, isn't it?
How big is that?
Well, if the winch is, if you think that winch on the front is 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what's that? It's probably what? 12 centimeters long, if that.
Yeah, I was going to say around that. Yeah.
About a foot long, if that.
Good effort.
Maybe.
It's good, hard to. Should put a can of Coke next to it for scale.
Matchstick.
Or a cup of tea. Did you say lipstick? That's great. That's so cool. Oh, look at these little windows as well.
It is cool.
Mental. Very cool, Willie. And straight after we've got Sylvia. Hi all, some progress on the 172 BF109F. The decaling is nearly finished. On this tiny model, there are nearly 100 decals. The removing of the clear film worked fine. Oh, that's always good. 100 decals on this?
Yeah.
Where do they all go?
All over the place. There's lots
Like
of, I mean, if you look on the front, there's probably 4 just on the front of the nose on that. Right,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. There's
Every red,
there's 1, 2, 3.
every red stripe on the rudder is an extra decal.
Yeah.
yeah, fair play. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's all the do not step and marks underneath.
Okay.
Yeah, there's loads and
Tiny,
loads.
aren't they? They're really tiny. I like this playing card. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, that's a lot of work.
It's a lot.
Very cool, Sylvia. Like it. Richard Farmer. Been working on these two. A 124th Aoshima LB Works Lamborghini Aventadors S-Key decal set. Used on both, and they were superb. Went on with 0 issues with just a bit of heat and the usual setting solutions. The Martini one was built pretty much out of the box, and the Infinite one had the full carbon treatment. Painted up a couple of custom dashboards just to make them a bit more interesting. Built for a friend in Germany who's currently using them for mini RC drifting. Ooh, they come back in one piece. Really hope they survive. Yeah. Yeah, you do. I hope they come back in one piece.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Very cool. Very
Ralph's just put in the chat. It's 1650 millimeters. That ship.
1650 millimeters. All right, okay.
It can't be that big, surely.
650 millimeters is 1.65 meters.
Yeah, it can't be that big. It's not 1.6 meters in length. I think he means 165 millimeters. I think.
Will be. Yeah.
Yeah, it will be. This is cool, Richard. Very cool. Dash looks sweet as well.
Yeah,
awesome.
Very cool scheme to it. Right, there was another one here from Richard. This one here.
That's pretty cool. So,
they do look cool, don't they?
The dashes are cool, aren't they?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Extra.
I love that color scheme.
Yeah, it's nice, that, isn't it? Yeah, hopefully they come back in one piece, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another one from Richard. Started this about 20 minutes after it arrived. One who knows scale.
What is it?
And grommet bike, sidecar and plane set. Oh yeah, this was one that you got. Not much to see, but I'm so excited to get stuck into this. Going to need a bit of prep work as there are some pretty chunky seam lines. Other than that, so far seems like a great kit.
Brilliant.
That's wicked. Maybe we should play like a raffle game where we try and guess the scale.
Yeah.
Guess
awesome.
the scale.
it's not going to be far. I don't know. Not far for 12 scale. I would have thought, is it?
I mean, the bike. In theory, Wallace is probably the same size that he is in terms of like. So he's 1-to-1.
Yeah, because they do a few in this range as well. And I think when we in Perth, Pete managed to pick up the van, didn't he? Which because it is more or less a 1/12 body on the van, so the kits are all the same scale. So I think it's not far off 1/12 anyway.
Right.
Mega.
Yeah, that'll be really cool. Yeah, there's going to be some seams getting these together, isn't there?
Yeah.
I say again, high parts count again, isn't there?
To be honest, mate, I'd rather have the high parts count than have this as two pieces going together.
Yeah, I suppose they're primarily designed for brush painting and stuff, weren't they? You know, so
yeah, just the seam dealing with that.
Yeah.
Chap here, Peter Milgate, started on a model Factory Hero 1/9 scale Montgomery Anzani motorcycle.
It's on a buying ban.
This can't be Peter Milgate. This must be somebody else. Now into some building. Parts checked and sorted. Now into some building, starting with the heads and rockers. Etched with U-Pole, painted in Mr. Surfacer 1500 and Tamiya LPs. Drilled about 1,000 holes so far.
Oh.
Dibs.
He's building Johnny 5 there, I'm sure he is.
Yeah, what, this thing here?
Yeah.
I think Michi said that as well.
Yes, he did, yeah.
I remember when he was in the hangout with me and he was drilling holes. And I think he was getting angry at the hole size. Yeah, cool. Very cool. Yeah.
You want dibs though when he's finished drilling.
Yeah.
All this parts count's giving me anxiety. Bring back the from it, like. Gosh. Oh, no wonder you get so angry, Peter. Marking next. Continuing the work on the Tamiya 120 Lotus F1 car. Repainted and then applied the decals. The gold pinstriping was an absolute pain in the arse, but got there eventually. Then 2K'd with 0 paints, diamond clear coat. This didn't quite go as planned, but with the help from both Alan Barker, David, I am getting there with it. Bless you. Well done for persevering, Mark. It looks awesome.
Yeah, it's certainly better to finish it than throw it in the bin, that's for certain.
Yeah, definitely.
I was like Herbert Lom.
Yeah. That gold.
I know the Lotus before, and these also had these thin gold lines. Obviously, the John Player, you know, they all have that. They're an absolute pain.
Yeah. And look at another way, you can always weather it, sympathetically weather it after it's done a wet race or something, you know. So there's always there's always plenty of scope to go other avenues with it if the paint and stuff doesn't turn out as you wanted it to.
It looks cool though.
Yeah.
Nice one, Mark.
Nice one, Mark. Very cool, very cool. And there's another picture.
Some bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your mask behind the parts, Mark?
I'll swiftly move on. Mark, again, while having issues with the Lotus and gaining some practice with the clear coat, I started the Tamiya Mazda MX-5 120 scale.
That should be 124th. That is his meta typo there.
124th scale. Simple kit. Going together well. Cool. Cooking on gas. Still at it with the cars, Mark. Moving forward with them. Just like what I like to see. Hey, look at these. Nice.
All right. Very nice.
Progress.
Good on him.
Yeah, looks good.
He's persevering, which is the most important thing.
There's a lot of detail, quite a lot of detail in there, isn't there? Next, we've got Panzer Koenig. Over the past month, on various live streams, I've been working on a pair of Magic Factory MRZRD4 ultralight tactical all-terrain vehicles and an Airfix Ferret with Aiden conversion set from Scorpion Miniature Models. That is a mouthful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that kit looks like an absolute mouthful as well. What are all those parts?
Jeez.
Wowza.
Thing, innit?
Do you know what it reminds me of? Connect. You know, like Connect.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's how they are though, because they have all different parts that bolt onto them, I think. So
that looks like a painting nightmare to me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know where to begin. But it looks great.
Oh, Panzer has done 1 or 2 of those before. He will be all right.
He'll be okay. He knows what he's doing. Here we go. Yeah.
Mega.
Pink.
that's the Scouts, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
How big are these?
That's tiny. The Scout is. There's a lot of
Yeah.
application on that as well.
Going from the name miniature models, I would assume. Pretty miniature.
What's it? The Scouts 135th, isn't it, Roland? I think from Fanatics. Yeah. It's 135th.
Scorpion miniature models. Yeah. Cool. Chris Stover next. Working on this Tamiya 135th 155mm M40 self-propelled gun. With a couple of pictures thrown into the mix.
Here we go. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It's not started the boom boom stick yet.
No.
Been added yet? No.
The only photos we ever get without the sun shining in the background.
Yeah.
From Chris.
I thought when I looked at the bottom picture, I thought that was a beach. And then I looked back up and thought, oh no, it's just a wall. Looking good, Chris. Looking great.
Good.
Along nicely. Shane writes, I actually have 4 kits on the go, but we'll only show 2. Very mysterious. First up, we have the Tamiya, I'm guessing 1/12 Suzuki RGB 500. Started a few years ago, but decals were shagged and finally found some last month.
That's cooking cool, though.
That is very cool.
That is mega.
Yeah, looking good. Yeah, the decals
What number is that a number 7 bike as well? Is it? No, I don't know. It's not one of Sheen wasn't racing them, so I don't know.
Yeah, it was Shane's bike, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
I think there's another picture. Oh, sorry. Well, I found myself building a car kit and it feels dirty. Tamiya 1/24 Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Paint with Atlantis blue. Still a bit to do, but looking good.
Hey.
That's coming out like that.
Carbon on the roof. Carbon on the front. Yeah.
And you'll find you'll be building a few more now, Shane.
Well,
I know. It looks good, does that?
Yeah, it looks fine.
Looks really
how
good.
much better does it look without that great big spoiler on the back of it?
Yeah.
I like this colour. It's Atlantis blue.
Oh, yeah. Very cool.
Nice. Very cool. Anthony Rico next. Hey guys, this month's work in progress is the 135th Hobby Boss Defender XD Wolf WM IK or 1K. This is such a nice kit with amazing details. I still want to add some plumbing and wiring to the engine using a Vallejo paint set for olive drab vehicle.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Looking good.
Very original.
I like it.
Like that.
Yeah. Liking these edge highlights, picking things out.
Yeah.
Very cool. I think there's another post from Anthony. There we go. Ooh.
There we go.
There we go underneath.
Roll it over.
Are you gonna display it on its side?
Yeah.
Glass bottom. Will be glass bottom display.
Plenty of detail in that, isn't it? Really?
There is, isn't
Yeah, it is. Maybe you should do it on like a diorama with two bits of wood as a bridge, so you can see underneath it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a shame all that detail might not get seen.
Yeah.
Really nice work on all the metallics, isn't it? All this is lovely. Really cool.
It is.
Spot on. He's back again. Anthony Rico, my other work in progress is a 135th Academy UH1C Frog. Been building this one for a while and so glad to get it into paint. Flat clear coat now done and ready for more weathering.
Wow.
Wow.
He's on it, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's lovely. Very cool.
Yeah, he can build a model if he wants to.
Yeah, absolutely. That's very cool.
Very cool.
I think I've got one of those in some. What scale was that bloody one I've got? It's pretty huge, isn't it? That one I won in the auction.
That is crazy size, isn't it? That
It's like 1/16 or something.
16th, I think it is. Yeah.
135th. Gosh. And yours is what you say? Yours is 1/16th, Al?
Yeah.
This one is a 135.
Yeah, this one's 135. Yeah. Dominic Cuckoo, Vua Mission in Nieuwe Merk. Yeah. Fire scale. Ik ben on the.
Try the English part.
Yeah, I might try that. Is that all right? What? Hey, H&S.
Don thought he might just try and keep you on your toes a little bit today, Cam.
Thanks, Dom. I did my.
Voor mij in Nieuwmerk.
Fire scale. Halfway in.
Ik ben onder de indruk van de werf.
Yeah. That's more or less what I said. Harder and Steenbeck airbrush for me, a new brand. Fire scale, I am impressed with the paint, very happy with the paint. Spit very well through the 0.2 needle with my Harder and Steenbeck airbrush. Okay. Okay, cool.
Nice colours there,
I
Dom.
suppose that's what he's painting his Bel Air in, I believe, in the church. It's on the
okay.
white.
Right.
Some fire scale paints off
Yeah.
the back of Andy's recommendation, I believe. Very cool, yeah. They've gone down nicely. This is a nice colour, isn't it? This turquoise blue. Very cool. Very cool. Are those lacquers then?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. Rally Chef's model shed. This week we're working on the superbly detailed resin and photo etch Bucharest RB17 crane by Architect, in 187 scale. Lots of bending and fettling. The photo etch boom and gearing. The whole piece is only about 122 millimeters long.
That is like an absolute PE nightmare, does that? It really does.
Oh,
The P nightmare. I agree with you on
Got
that one.
some patience, hasn't he, Ian?
Yeah,
gosh.
fair play. He's done a bloody cracking job on that, isn't it? Look.
Yeah. 187 scale as well.
Yeah.
Ugh.
120 mil long as well.
Yeah.
It's nothing, is it? It's
Yeah, not long at all. Oh,
No,
just the wrong amount of pressure on that.
yeah.
Bending it, and then you have to try and get it back.
Oh yeah,
I wonder if the skip's going to be swinging from that when it's all built.
Yeah,
Knowing Ian.
that's awesome. Very cool. Very cool.
very cool.
Very good bundler, isn't he?
Hey, who's this? So, this just started on this project. This is the biggest project I've ever sort of worked on. So this is, as I said earlier, the 1/4 scale Thanos on Throne by Zez Studios. So I've 3D printed this. That's pretty much where it's at the minute. Started cleaning it up today. And as I said, I've got it together. If you want to see it, I can grab it. Hopefully I don't drop it. Here we go.
And we can't see it now because you're sharing the screen. You can show us it just now.
Oh my God, it's heavy.
Cam, just to let you know, Cam, people won't be able to see because you're screen sharing, so you're going to have to turn the screen sharing off first.
We've got to reel it.
Yeah, hang on. I can do that for you. I'll stop.
You're going to have to because I'm holding this.
Yeah, I'll stop the sharing. There we go. Look.
Look at that. Oh, God.
It's a boy.
Look at this, honestly.
There you go.
That's amazing.
That is epic, isn't it?
If you go to Scale Model World this year, you'll see this. There he is, snapping his fingers. But yeah, it's currently being held together by a lot of tape and blue tack and
Don't drop.
I'm honest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it back down. But
Yeah.
there you go.
That is epic. Yeah. That's going to be awesome, right?
And just as I've said, that part of it's fallen over.
Yeah. You'll
Where
have
were
to
we?
share your screen again, Cam, now.
No problemo. I will share my screen. Right, we'll crack on. Move past me to GSG models. Are we okay? Still seeing what you should see?
Yeah.
Hello, been working on this Aoshima 1/24 Toyota Hilux Surf. I've got the bodywork painted in Mr. Colour black, yellow, orange, and red. And I've got the wheels and tyres by Nitro Lab printed and ready for painting.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, very
cool.
cool. Very, very cool.
Nice. Those tyres look good, don't they?
Very detailed.
I'm just trying to work out what's going on. That's resting on a Tamiya paint stand at the moment. I'm just trying to figure that out then.
Yeah, just floating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it's some like monster truck under body on it. It looks a little bit at the moment, but it's not.
Monster Revolution.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
it's looking good though. Colours are looking good.
Yeah, very cool.
Tyres and everything on there, they're just really clean, aren't they? Printed.
Yes.
Yeah, really clean. Andy Quinney. Hi all, this month I am still building the Model Factory Hero 1/12 Fiat 131 Rally Aberth. Still going well. Managed to get seats all primed in Mr. Surfacer 1500 with micro balloons in and painted in Pro Scale black grey colour paint and a matte coated with Mr. Hobby GX 113.
All right.
Top of the dashboard also painted the same way as the seats, but with a flat black Tamiya LP3 and matte coated in GX113. The rest of the dash painted in LP3 And now of the body, all painted with fire scale Fiat 131 Rally White. Now on with the rest of the colours. Once I receive the paint, thanks for looking as always.
Yeah, it was doing a good job of this as well.
It is.
Looking good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Spot on is that. Looking really good.
Yeah, really nice.
Dash is great, mate. He had a bit of trouble with it, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he stripped it once, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
stripped it.
We're quite happy with it. And yeah, no, it's nice. It's looking
Really
good.
good.
Very cool. Very, very cool.
Nice one, Andy, dude. Looking very cool. Another picture from Andy. There we go.
Yeah, it's coming on nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
That will be looking good.
Hopefully you bring it to Telford. I'll see it in person.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I hope.
Last person here, I think, Alan Parker.
Oh.
I thought I would put some work in progress for a change. I have started doing the body prep on the model Factory Hero 112th Aston Martin DB4 Zagato. The door fitment is definitely the Achilles heel of this kit so far. With a slotted hinge arrangement, the door can slide backward and forward in its aperture. Still, we will push on and do the best we can. I'm sure you will, mate. I'm sure.
You will.
It's going to be a beautiful car, no matter what, I think.
How big is that? 30 centimeters?
Yeah, yeah. No, well, I'll tell you now, Roland, it's
Be a bit bigger than that, wouldn't it?
about 36.
36, okay.
Yeah, it's class.
It's a nice shape.
Around about 14 inches from the other side of the pond.
You've got another picture here, right?
Yeah, it's just to the side.
To the side with windows.
Yeah, so I've started polishing all the metal work because it's all chrome on the obviously on the original car.
Yeah.
So there's not really a chrome paint out there that's, I say, for the location of that, which would be hardy enough. So I'm going for polishing the metal parts, and then I'll just clear coat the metal parts, which then should give the chrome effect, hopefully.
Yeah.
That'll be
Looking
fine.
cool, dude. It's going to be another award winner, I am sure.
I don't know about that.
And I think that's it.
Here we go.
Well done.
Thank you, everybody.
Cam has popped his cherry, and it was very, very good. Well done.
Yeah.
Here we go. That's amazing. Well, there are some amazing builds in there. I can't wait to see more of those. I can tell you that. I mean, Alan said 2 weeks, and his car will be finished. So we are looking all forward to that.
That 2 weeks or 2 years, I can't remember.
Oh boy. Yeah. Right. Have you started with the body? So have you had a look at the other parts? Do they look all right?
Well, I might as well. We've got hiding in here. Let me see if I can grab it. We have the engine built as well.
Wow.
All right. Here we go.
So I have put pictures up on the on my Facebook page, but yeah, all the engines all built and all wired and stuff.
Gosh.
That's very
Awesome,
cool.
done it.
Very cool.
Did
you do a test start already? Did you have it on?
Yeah. I've had it running. Yeah, I've had to 3D model and 3D print a load of parts because the kit parts were pretty naff. So it's got a lot of 3D printed parts on that as well.
I'm sure it does.
Should have it on the dyno next week, mate, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I was looking for. Oh, fantastic! That's very good. We obviously don't have the question of the week because PJ is not with us, so that will be not taking place. If you have questions for the crew, please put them in the chat. Alan, you're going to take us to the chat quickly. It's not much.
Yeah, there's not much there. We've got Stephen Burns is there saying he does have some pictures. He said he'll pop it on the Facebook page. That's the one of the Dam Buster.
Yeah,
It'd be cool to do that. Please do. Yeah. And yeah, Mitch is saying do it as well. Rolf is saying that it was 1650. Then he actually corrects and saying no, it is 165 mil for that little ship he's building.
Tiny.
Yeah. And Mark saying Mitch is now hiding in embarrassment. Apparently.
Yeah, apparently there was earmuffs. It wasn't a spray mask. It was earmuffs.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Yes. Okay.
Earmuffs, was it?
Yes. Yeah. That's what she has to put on when Mark's there
Got
trying to do
big
the
ears,
painting.
Mark has.
Yeah.
Big ears.
The Panzer's there saying about 200 parts per vehicle for those ATVs.
Wow.
Yeah. And he says one's a mobile sound system is a drone vehicle. So that one with the thing on the top, right? Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Very cool.
And Panzer says also WIMK stands for Weapons Mount Installation Kit.
Right.
Okay. And QJam, James is saying Cam's brought the average age down a bit.
He has.
Yeah.
I don't think so. He fits right in.
Teeny bopper, aren't you, Cam?
Hey, what's that?
I said you're certainly the teeny bopper, aren't you?
I must be. I must
Yeah.
be. I don't feel it though. My neck's killing.
Bless you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I've stood up.
Oh, wow. It's amazing.
And that's it. We're up to date with the chat.
That's what, here we go. Say hello to Frankie.
Hi, Frankie.
Oh,
Bugs me here from the side, so then I pick him up.
Yeah. Just so that like the tail disappeared on the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, because we're past his feeding time, so that's what the issue is. That's why I'm getting back. Right, what we're gonna do right now?
Right, what I'm going to do before I forget, if I can.
Yes, please do.
Link in.
Alan will tell us where you get these fantastic T-shirts, like the one Cam's wearing.
look.
I can't. It won't let me put it in the chat because there's too many characters in the link. How can that be? How can I have too many characters? You can only put 441 characters, apparently. Okay, then bear with me. I'm going to have to go and see.
No, just make it a short link. Anyway, while Alan sorts out the linkage issue, what we're going to do now is what we do every month. We're going to have a look at your finished models, and I had a quick squeeze already. You guys are in for a treat. I can tell you that for nothing. So we're going to have a look at those, and you have a look and go through and see which one is your favorite. Then after that, I will go a quick run through the finished models, and you will have the opportunity to vote for the model of the month. So obviously the model of the month will get pride of place on the banner on the Modelers Friday Night Live show. Facebook.
There we go. The link is in the chat now for the Scale Fanatics merch. There's all sorts in there. T-shirts, there's pinnies, there's, I think, mouse.
I don't see it. I don't see it, Alan.
I've certainly posted it. It's in the live chat. It's come up on mine.
Didn't come to all the way to ours. I only see Alan Parker's red to here. You guys see it?
It's saying it's there.
No. Yeah, well, I'm glad you see it. We don't.
I'll post it again and see what happens again.
You monkey.
I've posted it again. It's there twice.
No, it's not there.
Very odd.
It's not there. All right. But we are going to move right on. These little technical issues are not going to stop us. So I'm going to share a screen too. Here it is. And we're going to have a look at the finished builds gallery. And we start straight away. Is that sharing, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. We start straight away with Michelle McCulloch, and she says she is finally finished. Rolf's Emily's Flower Shop Book Nook. It's taken that long due to all the glue accidents. Well, that happens. Decided to change it up and put my own spin on it, and a wee bit of advice from book lookers of using mini flowers for nail decorating. Thanks for the support and looking at the final piece.
Well, that isn't it?
Cool. Yeah.
So let's go. It's worth to go a bit closer here. That's amazing.
There's a lot to it, isn't there?
Yes.
No shit, Sherlock. There's a lot to it. Yeah. Look, like she had this little bands here. No, it's amazing. It's a detail in here. It's really cool. Let's say she has another angle. Let's have a look there. Look at that.
Yeah.
I think you have to make all the flowers and everything separately, and
obviously painter's stuff as well, I guess.
yeah.
Very cool. Love it, Michelle. Love it.
Cool.
Mega.
Right. Then Nigel brought us today the Quadrant G3 Anzani in 132. CSM, first time making a CSM kit, and found the kit decals and instruction book all very nicely presented. The box is a box within a box. The instruction book is a carded book, and the decals are cut to the edge. The kit needed no real fettling and went together well. All was painting using ammo paints. The rigging, well, there was a lot, and I think I will leave it at that. Hard to show the plane with just 2 pictures, but here we are. Yeah, the rigging
absolutely bloody awesome. This is
awesome.
Rigging looks crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure some choice words were uttered there.
Absolutely mega.
Oh,
Wow.
it's like a bloody spider's web, isn't it?
It is too.
like a cat's cradle.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that.
Oh wow, look at it.
Epic.
Yeah.
Really cool, Nigel.
Awesome angle for that photograph as well. Very cool, Nigel. Wow, that's amazing. Amazing. And they went flying in these things. I mean,
Yeah.
Then I have Michelle again, and she says, a quick build this time, Joy-Con Spirit of the Magic Ring, based on the Lord of the Rings. Dragon Nazgul in the sky, quick click together with some gluing. Thanks for looking.
Cool.
Very cool. Very cool. Love the lighting as well.
Yeah, there's a video on Michi's page, not on this obviously, where she sort of zooms in on Gandalf, the wizard, right in the center. It's really good. There's a lot of detail there. There he is with his stick right in the middle.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, very nice.
Very cool. Very awesome. GSG models. Here we go. He says, evening all. First one I finished this month is the 124 Tamiya Honda Jazz. Painted in Mr. Color Pearl White, cleared with Super Clear and various Tamiya and Mr. Color paints used throughout the rest of the build. I added 3D printed wheels and zoom-on metal badges, UK number plates, and spoiler. Scale Motorsport carbon fiber decal on the bonnet, and the rest of the decals were pinched from another kit. Here we go.
Nice clean build, that is.
Very cool.
Clean, sharp.
So is that in the UK that you have yellow registration at the back and white registration at the front?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Well, when I was young, this wasn't that way. Everything was yellow. Very cool. Very cool. Right, and then another one from GSG is the Fujimi 124 Honda, today this time. Painted in Mr. Color Clear Pink over a gold base, 3D printed wheels and zoom-on metal Honda badges. Pretty basic kit, but it does come with a little Motocombo chairs. I love that.
Oh, yeah.
It must be small if it fits in that car. I mean,
yeah,
look at that little heart here at the back. Very nice. Very Japanese.
Very cool.
Jamie Rock say, it's been a while. It has been, Jamie, but good to have you back. I kind of lost my mojo, to be honest. Anyhow, I thought I'd try and pick it up with this one. A 124 Hasegawa 1992 GSPC Esso Toyota. Painted in ProScale Rally Red and 2K in ProScale 2K system. Nice kit. Few parts that were a bit fiddly, but as it goes, it went well together. Also used various LP paints, a big error on the headlight lens, but all in all, it was okay. And thanks for looking.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's, I tell you what, for a Mojo kit, that came out very well.
Yeah.
Quite nice, quite a catchy skin. Quite nice looking skin, isn't it? You know.
Very cool. Very cool. And the other, yeah, another angle. Let's have a look. Here we go.
Oh, nice.
All right, here we go. Here, use a little accident with the headlight. Happens, Jamie. Happens. But otherwise, it looks very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Here we go. John Stone. I haven't seen him for a while. Greetings once again, modelers of the interweb. So here then the completed Warhammer Arvis Lighter, painted using many different manufacturers' paints. As usual with Warhammer, an unusual but easy subject. Lots of fun, something different. Hope you like it. Thanks for looking. Comments welcome. Model on.
Painted superb as always, isn't it?
Lovely.
He's just got a touch for it, says John.
Yeah. He does these. Unbelievable. Very, very cool. And that's the nice thing with these fantasy kits.
Nice.
Look at that.
That is.
The weathering on the edges as well. And
Yeah. Can see he was a tank builder before.
yeah.
He certainly has it.
Very cool.
And then he has another one. Wait up for this one. Greetings once again, my modeling friends of the interwebs this time. Here then, the completed Warhammer Baldur tank destroyer. As usual, there is no scale. Painted using paints from various manufacturers. Great fun. Hope you like it. Thanks for looking. Comments welcome. And don't forget, model on.
Yeah, that's cool.
Very, very cool. Looks like a Mark V tank from World War I, doesn't it? Yeah. Very, very cool. They had a slightly different armament on the Mark V, but otherwise. Wow. John, that looks epic. Here we go. Other side. Oh, love this.
Yeah, that's nice.
Very cool. Piping going on. Yeah, that looks amazing, John. Amazing job. And we have Dominic. He is the quarter-ton 4x4 G503 MB utility truck. Is in 116 from Tacom. Paint is AK Real Color. See you next month. Here we go. Very nicely done. Yeah. Nice weathering jobs on the tires here. Love it. Very cool.
Looks good, Dom.
Yeah. Well, here we go. We have some more pictures. Here we go. Here with the tools as well.
He's done a good job with that one.
Yes. Oh, love it. Love it.
Some engine detail. Good job, Dom.
Yeah.
Very cool.
They had a 2.3 liter engine or something. Yeah. Very cool. Michelle McCulloch posting on behalf of WeWon. WeWon! Yeah, good to see something from WeWon. Been looking for children's book nooks, and this wee house was the result. It is a foam board farmhouse, came with no instructions, built by looking for the numbers shown on the piece and the location of where it is to be placed. Is there any other way? I have another for her to do for next month. She helped by matching numbers and placing the items onto the board, and I helped when it kept springing off. Sorry, no maker's name or scale given. It's on Amazon. Very cool.
Cool, nice.
Love it.
Very
love
cool.
it. Love it. Love it. That's amazing.
Might have to try my nieces with one of them.
Yeah, should let Mark graduate to them now as well. Sorry, Mark. I couldn't resist.
Yeah, it's really good.
Very cool.
He's got his ear warmers on.
You couldn't resist either, could you? Moving swiftly on to Elaine Matthew Thomas. He has his 124 Tamiya Silica GT4 now finished. The wheels, roll cage, decals, and additional front legs come from a 124 Tamiya 93 Silica WRC. The decals actually fit the Neo shape surprisingly well, only minor adjustments needed. The fitment of the front lights isn't perfectly matched to the actual version of this WRC car, but I think I got close. Yeah, I think so too.
Good.
Very cool.
Very good. It's very good.
Very cool.
Yeah, very nice. They are just nice cars, and that paint scheme, color scheme is very, very
good.
Then he is already. I know only one car is allowed, but I hope it's okay to post a group shot of the set Castrol Toyotas I've built now with the latest one completed. If not, this can be deleted. 2 Celicas and custom-built MK4 Supra to fill the gap Toyota was banned till the Corolla came.
Awesome.
It's a nice group shot. I love it.
Lovely collection.
Yeah. Very cool. Don't do it again.
This is cool.
Richie is in. This is 124 Tamiya Porsche Speedster. Wow. Wow, that's nice.
That
Painted
colour,
in
really.
ProScale paints, Nissan Millennium Jade and ProScale 2K. Tamiya carbon fiber on the Speedster top and black trim. Scaling details, bucket seat and wheels and tires. Zoom-on harness set and metal badges. Smoothed the rear bumper and side repeaters. Modified the stance to get it sitting a bit lower. And that's about it. Considering it's a snap-lock kit, it went together brilliantly. I'm pretty happy how it turned out. Oh, and so you should be. I love it.
That colour really suits that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like it before. Very cool. Very, very cool.
Really good.
Let's have a look at the different angle. Here we go.
Oh, wow.
And if you see that on the road, you do a double take. Say, what is it? Love it. Nice one, Richie. Very, very.
Oh.
Here we go. Now we're coming to the double XL section of the. It's from Cam. He says, "Hi everyone, hope you're well. I've just finished this project after a few months of hard work. This is Colossus Rider, the Juggernaut from Wicked. I printed this in 1/8 scale, but don't let that fool you. These guys are big. I tried a few new techniques on this one, such as dynamic water effects, glasswork, and adding cement between bricks. I remember that. The paints used were a mixture of Armored Komodo Heavy Industry, AK Interactive, and Citadel. If I were to list them all, you'd ban me. We would. Thanks for checking this out. I hope you have a great show." Well, it's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you. But this looks amazing. This looks really good.
Unfortunately, 2 pictures don't do it justice.
Coming to school for gifted young. Wow.
Yeah, it's a great file, to be fair. It just has a lot of pieces that need to go together. So there's a lot of gaps that need sealing up.
Yeah, I remember when you started cementing those bricks. Lots of fun, wasn't
it? Never again.
Yeah.
Never again.
Oh, that looks amazing.
But all the shattered glass and like the water splashing up out the fire hydrant, it's just unbelievable.
It really is nice.
Yeah, thanks. It's been good. It's been a fun project. It's been good. I'm glad I've finished it. We're taking it to Figure World next weekend.
Yeah, so you should. Yeah, that's amazing. Very cool.
Thanks.
Very cool. Peter Milgate, he finished the BMX 112 scale Lotus on 99T. Utilized the detail upset also from BMX, but added additional wiring, hydraulic lines, and electrical wiring. Center driver figure from Zoom-on, painted in zero paints and covered in diamond finish 2K. Straightforward build, which went together beautifully. Great fitting parts. Here we go. That's what we want to hear. Love it. That came out very awesome. That helmet. Oh, very cool.
Awesome.
Very, very cool.
There's a lot of work gone into that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, he worked hard for that, but it came out brilliant. Really nice. Let's have a look at the engine detail. Here we go. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good.
A lot of work.
Love it. Great work, Peter.
Awesome.
Then we have Dusty from Dusty's Model Workshop. I said, "Hey all, hope everyone is having a good evening. I didn't let the bad experience with the tracks beat me and got the Magic Factory 135th M10 Booker finished. She's a really good model apart from the tracks and the design of the suspension, which in fairness is a good idea as the M10 has pneumatic suspension to allow it to lower or rise its height depending upon the tactical situation. Magic Factory designed the front end. Oh, here we go. That's War and Peace. Magic Factory designed the front and rear road wheel to be able to switch between 3 heights. Here we go. Then he says, "Sorry for the long description, which I will not read all. Just felt you all would benefit from a bit of background to why this kit really killed my mojo, but it's finished and on the shelf, and I'm taking a little break from modeling." Well, you did an awesome job, I can tell you what. The kit is painted in what if Norwegian winter camo of TS70 olive drab, GGSDF, with Citadel's white scar lines added to it to try break up the green and a World War II bezel-style camo on the sides and front of the hull and turret. Trackpads and pioneering tools were painted using my new AK Real Colors paint pens, and I'm really impressed with them. Here we go, another endorsement for the paint pens. Here we are, really should have a look at it. So they are free floating wheels, which was very difficult to install and get right. And he even went as far as emailing a Magic Factory, maybe put some metal braces in there just to make it a little bit easier in the future. Awesome. But yeah, that came out very, very
Does it looks wicked, doesn't it?
Good job, Dusty.
Thumbs up for persevering. Very good. And here we go. We have some sunny photos because Chris Stover's in. Finished this Hobby Boss 132 V24J Liberator. Kit had some finishes with the fuselage and wings, painted with Mick and Tamiya paints. That looks amazing. That sunshine, that aluminium really pops, doesn't it?
Because that's a huge table that's on as well. That's got to be a 3-foot table, isn't it?
Got to be.
That's a 132 V24, so it must be huge.
It's going to be a size, isn't it?
Yeah. You reckon it's a 6-foot table?
Yes, it could be. It's big, isn't it?
2 3s. It's got to be.
Anyway, it's another one for hanging outside over the dam.
Yeah.
Wow. That looks amazing, Chris.
That's really awesome. Cool.
Very awesome.
Here we go. A bit of a closer look.
Yeah.
Here we go. My Aiken. Very cool. Very, very cool. And then another one from Chris. Looks like a mouse, is it? Also finished his Tacom 135 BK 168.01P. Another World War II German paper panzer painted with Tamiya paint and weathered with layer washers and big pigments.
Cool.
Very cool. Yeah, that panzer never made it to fruition, but yeah. Very cool. Great paint job there.
Yeah. It is good, isn't it? Very good.
And we have Mark.
Hey.
The Runzi man. First to finish was a Tamiya 135 German Panther tank. Fairly basic kit, went together nice and easy. This was the first time I painted the camo freehand with an airbrush and thought it came out pretty well. Also added some extra details of jerry cans, tarps and covers. Painted with Tamiya grey primer and then AK real colors for the camo. Also had some fun, the AK weathering bottles to dirty it up and make it a bit more interesting. Awesome job.
That's really cool. The camo came out really good.
Yeah, it looks really good, doesn't it?
Love that tarpy in front as well. Very cool. Tools on the side. Yeah, that came out very nice. Very nice.
Loves his ear warmers, doesn't he? Look. Puts on everything, doesn't he?
That looks good, Mark. I like it.
Cool.
I like it.
Very cool.
Now, he says the second model this month to finish is the Tamiya 124 Mazda MX-5. Nice. This was a stopgap build while frustration with the Lotus F1 car was at its peak. This is a curbside model, but a good practice model to try and perfect the 2K color coating. Primed him with the surface at 1200 gray and painted with Tamiya X4 blue. Then I used the Zero Paints Diamond 2K clear coat on it and really pleased with how it came out.
Very cool.
This time, and again, thanks to Jamie Beat and Alan Parker for their help. I was trying to clear coat it the same way as I was painting it. It's a different technique now understood. The second model this month to finish this. Okay, copy and paste.
Very cool.
All right.
Really cool, Mark.
Very, very like it. Here we have a angle on that as well. Yeah, there it is. That came out all right.
It's on it.
Really good.
Or a test spray, not bad.
He's on it now.
Then we have Anthony, you know, the guy with the helicopters. He loves everything. My finished build this month is a 120 Alpha model Ferrari SF23 in Monza GP special livery. All I can say is, what a kit. So beautifully detailed with every little part and aerodynamic we accounted for. It was a carbon decal monster with over 200 decals on it, but they are the best decals I've used. Love this one. I wanted it finished in finished race look to the wheels, where weathered and rubber pickup added, and some dirt and dust and oil and rubber spatters in areas.
He's
That
done,
is
such,
amazing.
he's done such a superb job on that.
It's
He really has.
phenomenal, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, phenomenal.
Wow.
You know, if you look at a real F1 car, if it's finished with races, they park them up in the, you know, ready for scrutineering again and stuff. That's how they look, you know, all the time.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, it's
Especially if there's a safety car in the last couple of laps, you know, that kind of stuff. And pick up.
Yeah, nailed it.
You have to ram other people off the racetrack and all that kind of stuff, you know. That means.
Yeah.
Here we go. That looks amazing. I love it. Well, he's a weathering master. He is. He
just looks awesome, doesn't it? Yeah. Very
nice job, Anthony.
Good job, Anthony. It's wicked.
Nigel Sidor has his first aircraft built since he was in school many moons ago. Came back to the hobby 18 months ago and mostly built armor. This was an enjoyable build. Tamiya BF-109G with Kübelwagen, with the Tamiya apps unit and Captain Kraftwagen. Tamiya kits were excellent as usual. What scale do you think that is? 48? So,
Oh, yeah. It just looks really good, though, doesn't it?
Great little dio, isn't it? Yeah, it's lovely.
I know that Captain Kraftwagen in 72.
no, scroll back out, zoom back out again. What size is the scale on that mat underneath it?
They're centimetre squares there now.
No, they're not. They're bigger than centimetre. They've got to be inch square, surely.
I'm joking. They're like 5 centimetres, aren't
yes,
they?
that's 10. That's going to be what 1/72. That surely.
I've built that Captain Kraftwagen in 172, but the figures don't look 172 at all, don't
they?
Wow. Well, whatever it is.
Whatever, he's done a good job. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks great.
Really, really nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Right, guys, and if you want to us not guessing what scale you guys building, just wait. Next first piece. Fantastic. Very, very. And then the Crème de la Crème today, ladies and gentlemen, from Rally Chef's Model Shed. One small finish this month. It's a 187 scale, or for the train builders of us, that would be HO scale. Skip. The skip palette and breeze blocks are 3D printed with some general detritus edit. Painted and weathered with various UMP washes and powders, only 40 millimeters long, will be part of a larger diorama.
Wicked.
That is awesome. Look at the blocks and everything.
That's really cool.
That is really cool. I
Yeah.
I would have you my models for my train any day.
Yeah.
The black bin bags in there and all sorts.
Yeah.
It's cool.
That's
Really
awesome.
good.
I mean, 187 is really small, right?
Look at the actual detail in the skip as well.
Yeah. I know.
Really small.
And the actual framework of the skip and stuff, and the leathering and
yeah.
Right, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. So what will happen now? I will do a quick run through of everything which we have just had a look at, and then you will now have a chance to vote for your favorite build. So please just don't say car by the guy. So give us maybe the name of the builder and the model we built, and then we all will figure it out quite nicely. Right, guys. Alan, you let me know when you're done.
Yeah.
Finished.
Go on then, guys. Place your votes in the chat, please. You can go for it, Roland.
Right. We start with Michelle McCulloch with the Rue Life Emily's Flower Shop Knog. This is swiftly followed by Nigel Tingy with the Fordham G3 Anzani 132 CSM. Then we have Michelle again with the quick build, the Joy-Con Spirit of the Magic Ring. Then, apologize, that is followed by GSG Models with the 124 Tamiya Honda Jazz. And he also threw in the hat today the Fujimi 124 Honda Today. And we have Jamie Rock here. Jamie Rock is here with the 124 Hasegawa JSPC Esso Toyota. It's a 1992 version. And then we have John Stone with the Warhammer Arbus Lighter. And another one from John is a tank destroyer, and this particular one would be Warhammer Eldor. Dominique was also in today with the 4x4 G103 MB utility truck. G. Then Michelle, not really Michelle, but a little one from Michelle and Mark came in with the foam board farmhouse, which you can find on Amazon. Beautiful. Then we have Elaine Matthew Thomas is in a 124 Tamiya Celica GT4, which is part of his collection. Then we have Richard Farmer, who came with the unique 124 Tamiya Porsche Speedster. And not to be left behind, Ken was in with the Colossus versus Juggernaut from Wicked. So that is Peter Milgate, the BMAX 112 scale Lotus 99T. Next one is Dusty's Model Workshop. He is in with the 1/35 M10 Booker, which threw up all kinds of problems. Then Chris Stover with the 132 B24J Liberator from Hobbybots. Then Chris Stover also came in with the Tacom 135 BK 168.01E. Mark Runciman with the tank as well, this time the 135 German Panther. And Mark was also in with the 124 Mazda MX-5, this particular case, 5 folks over at Tamiya. Anthony Ricu gave us some Formula One flavor, in this case the 120s Alpha Model Ferrari SF 23 in Monza GP Special. Nigel Sillor, he built his first aircraft and it came out quite nicely. It is a Tamiya BF 109 with a Kübelwagen and a Kettenkraftwagen. And then Rally Chef, last but certainly not least, with a 187 scale skip, half filled. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is that.
Can't believe Ian had put greedy boards in that skip as well.
It's amazing, isn't it? It is just amazing. Right.
Ooh. Oh, PJ's just appeared in the chat saying great.
Yeah, I saw that. Good to see him.
Very
Very
feeling like
PJ.
crap, but hopefully you're back in action the next few weeks. Wow. Hope you get better soon,
Absolutely.
PJ.
Holding thumbs bump. Very, we're
Yeah.
wishing you all the best.
Just on some of the other chat, I'm just looking in there.
Bloody hell. I don't know.
Tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Take one of those. I think we should take one of those.
We're allowed to choose 6, aren't we?
Yeah. What's your pick then, Peach? Come on, if you're there listening, what you picking? You haven't put nothing in there. What your choice is? And so now Dave Robinson's put there the Magic Factory M10 track had 9 parts per link. It said, "And Cam, the sticker on my laptop is Born to Math and was a sticker to support autism charity to go with my T-shirt I also got with it."
Oh, nice. Very cool.
Very
Cool. Yeah, those tracks sound awful.
Graham's in the chat as well saying, "Sorry I'm late." That's all right, Graham.
Good to have you, Graham.
Yeah. Right then, who am I going to pick on first? See Cam's face. Not me, not me, not me, please.
I don't mind.
Please, sir.
Yeah, just avoiding eye contact.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm going to pick on Jamie first this week.
Fair play. Right. I've got 3 on my list here, right? Peter Millgate's Lotus, epic. But, and I don't normally do this, and I didn't know till earlier that Cam was coming on. I have like my list that that we do every week.
Yeah.
And at the end of the year, we pick model of the year.
Yeah.
Don't we? You know it. And I've got Nigel Tingay's, is it the Cauldron Anzani?
Yeah. That's
down at that, because that was when I saw it in the week. From the day one, it's blown me away, that thing. But then Cam rocked up, and I don't normally do this because of but I didn't know Cam was coming on here till earlier. But I'm going to go with Cam's figure because I've watched it from day one, and I know the amount of grief he's gone through to build that. And to be fair, it's blown me away, really. So both of those figures are down as going to be model of the year thing, because they're just both epic. So yeah, I'm going to go with Cam.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
It's awesome, mate. You've done brilliant there.
Thank you.
Okay, Roland.
Yeah. Well, my 5 are as follows. I love the tank destroyer from John Stone. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Always have a weak spot for those World War One derivatives. I love Peter Millgate's remakes.
Absolutely epic.
Fantastic. I must tell you that 132 B29 Liberator was also fantastic there from Chris Stover. And obviously not to forget that Ferrari from Anthony Rico.
Epic.
And Cam's figure, I mean, it's just impressive. It just hits you in the face. But in the end, because I've tried it before and I know it's not possible, and I don't know what Muju he's doing and what drugs he's on while he's doing it, but my vote goes to Nigel Tingay's Anzani.
Well deserved, yeah.
That is awesome. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable. What an awesome job, Nigel.
It is epic. It is absolutely epic. Fair enough. Right then, Cam.
Hi.
What would you like to pick as your favourite build in this month's models finished gallery?
So hard, isn't it?
It is.
Because you can see how much effort's gone into every single build, and you think, well,
they're all worthy.
If it was on effort, yeah, exactly. If it was on effort alone, it's so difficult to marry that up to what. Anyway, so I've got a few jotted down. I'll quickly rush through them all, and I'll tell you my final one. So
you can't go through the whole thing again.
I really liked both of John Stone's models. I thought they were cool. I liked Richard Farmer's Porsche. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Rico's Ferrari was super cool. Peter's Lotus is mega. I actually really liked the Honda Jazz from GSG. I thought that was really cool. That's just sort of I thought that was awesome. That was really cool.
Yeah, very, very sweet.
Possibly out of left field for my vote. Mine is Michi's Flower Shop. And the reason I'm saying it is, I don't think I didn't appreciate how difficult those things are until I saw my wife build one, and I was like, I couldn't do it, because they give you a toothpick and a bit of paper, and then they say make a shelf. And the glue they give you is trash. They don't give you any tools, and the instructions are usually back to front and don't make any sense because they've been translated. So
Yeah.
she's done a great job of miniature with that, and I think it's just like how fiddly they are, how delicate these things are, because everything just falls over them. I think she's done awesome. She's done such a great job. So that's my vote. I'll shut up.
Fair enough.
Mega.
What is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to abstain this month.
No,
I didn't know that was an option.
Yeah,
No, I mean, I've been watching some of the progress that, you see them come up on the scale Fanatics as they're finished, and you know, obviously they're going to be put into the live show, like in it. You see, like one called like Nigel's Cauldron. I mean, that is absolutely epic. It really is. And then I've seen Anthony's SF23, and it's perfect, isn't it, in every way? And then it's John Stones. The paint effects and stuff he does is awesome. Pete's Lotus, the sweat and blood he's put into that.
Yeah, not wrong.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest, Cam, you're Colossus versus Juggernaut. Like Jamie says, I've seen you sweat over that, and push through to get it done. With everything else you've been doing, what other people, I won't go into, but all the other stuff you've had on your plate as well. Yeah, that's absolutely epic. But to pick one, God.
Yeah, you're very hopeful when you say, "Oh, who am I going to pick on first?" But when it's your turn,
Well, yeah. I mean, it's really tough this month. It really is. I mean, do you know what? I mean, Ian Skip.
Yeah.
It was on my list. It was on my list. It was
for the scale of the thing.
Yeah. It's great.
But I think Ian could win it really because we're putting greedy boards in it, even at that scale.
I suppose the only thing I can really do, because they're all good, is go with a subject that I really enjoy. And I think for me this month it's going to have to be Anthony Ricco and his Ferrari SF23.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
because it's something I can really appreciate. I mean, I appreciate everything, all the work. It's just outstanding. But that, I think, I think I'm going to be happy. I'll be happy with my decision, Anthony, this week.
Yeah, I must tell you, the project you guys post in that "What Have You Finished" section is absolutely top notch.
Yeah,
it is just unbelievable, really unbelievable. The talent which is showcased month after month after month blows my mind. Well, it blows my hair. As you can see, I have hardly any left. No, it really is good. Really is good. Fantastic work. And keep making it difficult for us because this is amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
but it's not easy, is it? Sitting here, like trying to do this, definitely.
Yeah, casting a vote down to one is really difficult. It's really difficult.
I mean, and I'll be honest with you, most of those models should be at the Telford show on the display table.
Oh, there should be. There should be.
They really should be.
Right, Alan, where are we standing?
Yes, okay, I'll stop whittling on. So we've got a clear winner.
Okay.
A clear second and a clear third.
Oh, that's amazing.
So that's pretty, and we'll even go with a fourth as well. This
absolutely.
So in fourth place, or joint fourth place. Let's have it right. Joint fourth place is Peter Milgate with his Lotus 99T.
That's one, Pete.
And Ian Rally Chef Models with his Skip.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Good job, guys.
In third place this month is Anthony Ricco with his Ferrari SF23.
Brilliant.
Absolutely. Brilliant model there.
In second place this month is Nigel Tingley with his Cauldron G3, which is absolutely epic and well deserved. But this month's winner is Cam with his Juggernaut. So Cam can no longer go around and say he never won anything.
No.
So fair play, Cam. I'll be honest with you. I mean, the quality of your paintwork on that is outstanding, mate. It really is. If you don't get something, to show, next weekend.
And it's
coming over in force, aren't we?
Yeah. I'll be taking it to Figure World, but if it doesn't win anything, ultimately, I've absolutely enjoyed the process, and you know, kind of linking into the Hangout a little bit here. Like I join the Hangout all the time, and I build figures, but I learn so much off everyone that's in there building military or cars or whatever, and it's just the environment. It's just very supportive. Like, you know, everybody's got their own personal circumstances and stuff going on, but I just jump in there, do my thing. So I've loved building it. So yeah, thanks for voting it for this. That's lovely. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. You know, especially with the caliber of stuff in wicked, so cool. You know, thank you. That's so fixed. It feels so fixed.
Rigged, I tell you, rigged.
It's so rigged, isn't it?
Just following on from what Cam said about the Clubhouse, if anybody wants to jump in, please feel free. It is all free to do. It is a great place to be. Just give it a try. You know, what you got to lose? Nothing.
All you need.
There will be a link. There will be. Well, we can put a link now in. But
the link on the scale. All you need to do is join Scale Fanatics. The link's in the featured on Scale Fanatics. So it's easy. What we're going to do at some point, we're going to do a little how to join. You know what you need to do, what you need to click on to make life a little bit easier for people to join who are a little bit uncertain. But basically, you can join with a phone, with a tablet, with a laptop, computer. You know, as long as you've got a microphone and speakers as a bare minimum, you don't even have to put your camera on, to be honest.
No.
You know, you don't have to have your camera on your face like this. A lot of the time, the camera's just pointed to our bench.
The cameras is on the desk for all of us.
And it's weird modelling, instead of just sitting there in solitary sort of confinement modelling. So, I mean, some people like to do that, don't get me wrong. It's nice to have somebody to talk to, or if you get stuck with something, or, you know, I've done what colour to paint this, and people band ideas off each other, don't we? And, you know, and we normally muddle through, you know, it's certainly worth doing.
You can share the pain as well.
Yes.
You might be sat there in silence for 10 minutes and then hear someone swear and say, what's wrong? And say, I've glued my hand to the desk.
Yeah. And this weekend coming up, it's the Le Mans weekend as well. So we're actually doing a 24-hour at the bench. So
this weekend?
No, next weekend.
Next weekend. Yeah.
Well, Jamie's going to be in the cave for 24 hours solid.
Solid, mate.
Yeah. I might need a couple of hours sleep, but I've got to go to work. But...
when does it start?
It's on Saturday the 14th and finishes on Sunday. I think it starts at 4 o'clock and ends at 4 o'clock, the race. So
that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm actually off on that Monday, so I might try to hang in there.
Yeah, awesome. Good.
Yeah, drop in.
Yeah, we will be.
Right. Awesome, guys. Well, there's a little catch up on the thing, on the chat. We have a couple of guys came in which we haven't seen in a while. Ray Aquilina is in. That is fantastic. Good to see you.
Hi, Ray. I hope you're doing well, buddy.
Yeah, man, fantastic. Good to see some blasts from the past. So you must join us a bit more often, Mary. Really have to. PJ has voted. He voted for the skip.
Yeah.
And congratulations.
Jimmy's Model Garage. That's not a name I've seen before. He says, you guys don't talk like me, but you're funny to watch. Well, as long as we're entertaining, that's all.
That's all right.
Happy days.
Yeah. That's
welcome anyway.
And Peter Milgate says the Clubhouse is a great place to build, very encouraging and supportive. Come along and build with fellow model fanatics. Absolutely.
Brilliant.
Yes, definitely.
Michi says, not all old is in it. Yeah, you're right. And well done. Lots of congratulations to Cam, and all well deserved as well. Awesome. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that was an awesome show, and you made it. And you made a great show. We had a fantastic time. What a great collection of models, and what a great collection of guys, which I have the honor and pleasure to host this. Thanks very much, Alan, Cam, and Jamie from Marsh Models. Good to have you here. This is it for tonight, and we'll see you again on the first Friday of next month. Thanks very much, and cheers.
Thanks, guys. Bye, guys.